morning and welcome to my channel. If you're new to the channel, my name's Gemma and I'm losing weight following the Slimming World plan. Today is Sunday the 7th of May and I will show you everything that I eat on the Slimming World plan. I've just had my delivery, so I'm going to film that for you. It cost about £150. It's extortionate, isn't it? But it's for a family of 4. I get my dog food separate as well, so there's only some little pedigree dog treats. So yeah, I'll show you everything that I bought. Morris is already looking at it. What are you after? Oh, I've put his treats on top of bread bin. He's been a bit sicky again, so we're definitely going to get the allergy test done on him, see what he's allergic to. But at the minute we're cutting back on all his treats from today. He will only be having kibble, so I've put some kibble on the side just to stop him barking rather than treats. And we'll see how he gets on. So anyway, I'll first show you what I've had for breakfast and then I'll show you this shop. Breakfast this morning is 2 shredded wheat for my Healthy Extra B. I'll be having 200 mils of whole milk, which will be my first Healthy Extra A. Sprinkle of Canderel, which is sin-free, unless you're over a tablespoon, and then it is half in a tablespoon. I'm going to start over here. So I've got whole milk for my Healthy Extra A. You get 200 mils. Fruit, we've got there's some fruit over the other side as well, but we've got some red grapes, which are free. Strawberries, which are speed. Raspberries, blueberries, blackberries are free at speed, sorry. The mini peperamis, they are 2 cents each. And I've had to fill up the freezer because while I were ill, we kind of had a lot of fruits and stuff. So I've got these breaded fishers, they're 7.5 cents each. Southern fried chickens, they're 9 each. For 100 grams of these naked oven chips, they're 2.5 cents. These are classed as a non-ultra processed food as well because it's just potato and oil. Weetabix, chocolate Weetabix, you get 2 of them for your Healthy Extra B. Waffle fries, I've not had these before, but I thought they might go with my salads and stuff, but it's 4.5 cents for 100 grams, so a little bit higher obviously than the naked fries and also the sweet potato fries that I get. The garlic breads are 5.5 cents each. This pizza is 40.5 cents. The tempura battered chickens are 8.5. When I worked very well, we had this with some what's it called, Mayflower curry sauce and rice and some vegetables, which was very nice. Didn't count the sins, and I would imagine with the curry sauce it'd have been quite high. Chicken dippers, 3 cents a dipper. Got these southern fried chicken steaks. I thought I'm going to cut them and then cut them up, let them cool down and put them in wraps for Alex's packed lunch. 7.5 cents. Got some peppers, onions, 3 lots of sliced mushrooms. We've got some Brussels sprouts, some courgettes, 3 lots of bottled water. Put these in as packed lunches to take to work. Got baking potatoes, Mary Piper potatoes, smoked onions, 2 broccolis, 10% broccoli. I've got Steve some quarks, they're half cent each. Just some of the cheap ham that Kaylee likes, and Alex likes that as well, and that is sin-free. We've got roast chicken and ham, they're free. Kit Kats are 5 cents each. Green beans, kitchen towel, just some toiletries. These digestive biscuits are 4.5 cents a pack. Creme fraiche is 20 cents. So if you're feeding a family of 4, obviously 5 cents each. The yogurt is free. Got some salad, some seafood cocktail, which is 1 cent a tablespoon. Chicken and bacon filler, which is 1.5 cents a tablespoon. The sub rolls are 13.5 cents. Got some Diet Coke. The Ovis are 6 cents a slice. The Jaffa cakes, it says 2 each. I'm assuming that's 2 per Jaffa cake rather than the packet. The Walkers are 6.5 cents. Now, I thought I'd ordered big ones, but these small ones have come. So I think Alex is going to be very impressed with those as wraps. And they are 5 cents each. Got some oranges down there, some Savoy cabbage. Got some of the Muller Light desserts, they're 4 cents each. Ordered these sea bass. If you don't have the butter, they're sin-free. If you have the butter, it's 1.5 cents per sea bass. Got some chicken, some bacon. Bacon's free as long as you cut all the visible fat off. Richmond sausages, 5.5 cents each. Now I ordered these thinking I'd ordered the low fat ones, but I haven't, so they're 5 cents each. So whether I use them or not, I don't know. Might do them for kids. Some 5% less fat beef, which is sin free. Chicken, sin free. Some spring onions, bananas. Got some sweet corn. I've got just easy to have in, just in case of emergencies if we're fancying a takeaway or can't be able to cook. 16 cents, so for a family of 4, that's not bad. Is that everything? Yeah, that's everything. So I'm going to put this away and then I'm going to go and take Morris out. I've been cleaning this morning. Just been cleaning this morning. Kaylee's up, but Alex is still in bed. And then when I've put all this away, I'm going to decide what to do. I'm either going to crack on with the Sunday dinner or see if Alex wants to go through to Midwall, because he started his apprenticeship last week and he's got a feel for kind of what they wear now. So, yeah, he might need to go and get a few suits. We'll see. So, yeah, I'll catch up with you in a bit. So, all the food's put away and I'm feeling quite positive about this week. I'm going to have a good week. I've decided, because it's like 11:30 and Steve's just messaged saying his finished work, he's going to come home now because he had to pop in because something went wrong. So he's sorted that out, which means they've got a good start on Monday. So yeah, he's on his way back. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to do it Sunday dinner for tea, but I'm going to do it for dinner. And then take Morris somewhere really nice and take him on a long walk. It's been a good boy laid watching me. So I'm just cutting up. We've got some chantilly carrots, so I'm going to roast them, and I'm going to roast them with some Brussels sprouts. We've got some Savoy cabbage, may do some broccoli as well, just because our Kayla doesn't like sprouts or carrots. Yes, I'm going to do a broccoli as well, and I'm just going to steam that. And then we've got chicken. So I'm going to do mash, which I will use a bit of clover light in and a splash of milk. And homemade Yorkshire puddings, the Slimming World ones, they're on the Slimming World app if you want the recipe. They are 2 cents each. I'm going to make 6. I'll be just using Bisto gravy. And that's it. Looking forward to it. Come here. We're well underway. We've got about 15 minutes left. We've got the potatoes boiling for the mash. I'm steaming broccoli and cabbage. Laid out my margarine clover light that I'm going to be using in the mash. Use my dirty window, but I've got the chicken in there, and then I've got roast carrots and sprouts and the Yorkshire puddings, which are rising nicely. Then we've got a little Morris who's got face on because he's not had any snacks and he's not had a walk yet, have you? Got face on. So I've just set the table. There's Marie's coming round for dinner, and our Kayla, but our Kayla's full of cold, so I don't know if she's getting this bug that I've had, but yeah, so our Alex is not having dinner with us. He's not working today, but he's gone out for breakfast with his girlfriend. Got a new girlfriend. So yeah, they've gone out for breakfast to celebrate Dad's birthday, I think it is. And he'll probably, I'm going to play him one up, he can warm it up later. But yeah, because he started his apprenticeship now, he works Monday to Friday, and then he'll just do 2 nights at pubs, so like a Monday, Friday, I think it is. So yeah, lots of changes. So anyway, it is nearly done. I'll show you when it's all plated up. This is dinner today. We've got the 2 cent Yorkshire pudding, we've got mash, steamed cabbage and broccoli, and then roasted carrots and sprouts and some chicken. So I've been out with the dog. Started raining, but it were all right. Quite calm rain, light rain. And I am relaxing on the bed for a little bit. Our Morris has gone downstairs. He's going to have a snooze. Steve's fell asleep. Kids are in the rooms. Kayla's not feeling too good. Alex is just chilling out for a bit. And I'm going to have a read. I've read in the last couple of weeks I've read 3 books. Usually I just read in an evening, but with me being poorly, I've been reading, and there's no good to watch, is there? So yeah, I've been doing a lot of reading. 2 books were alright. I wouldn't recommend them. They were just easy reads. But I read one called Eleanor Oliphant, which were a good book. So I definitely recommend that one if you've not read it. And I can't think what I'm reading now, but I'm gonna have a little read. Then I might do some sort of batch cooking. I did a soup other day, pepper and butternut squash soup. Not had any yet. That's gone in the freezer. I also made corned beef ash. So I've got plenty of options, but I might do a chilli. I've planned what we're having for his tea tomorrow night. Nice and easy tea. I'm going to try and keep things simple. The aim is just to stick to it this week. Just stick to it. I'm not going to worry about if a third of my plate's speed food. I'm just going to stay within sins and just try and stick to it. Do you know what I mean? Instead of overeating and stuff. But I always try and have a third of my plate speed food, or if I'm doing a pasta, try and fill it with all veg and that. And then you listen to people at Slimming World group and they'll have fish chips and bush peas, or they'll have things that are not like a third speed food, and they're still losing weight. Like they say, the speed foods to speed things along because they fill you up. You can eat a big quantity of them, so they fill you up, and they're low calories. So my focus really is just going to be stick to it. That's as simple as it is. No binging, no secret eating, no takeaways, no fast food or going out for meals. Just need to get through these 5 days, get weighed in Saturday and have a good weigh-in. That's the plan. I'd like to go to the gym at least 3 times, and I'm going to charge my Fitbit up, and I'll probably do around, I don't even know how many steps I do anymore, but I'm going to aim to do 10,000 steps. But it were irritating me. I felt like it was like sending buzzing up my arm, which is weird because I've wore it for like 4 years, 3-4 years, and it's only just started irritating me, but I haven't wore it for a couple of months, so I'm going to charge that up and put that on tomorrow. I'm probably going to take Morris out for another little walk because we only had about 30 minutes because because it were raining. I put a hoodie on and my raincoat, but then I got out and it was just like really warm. Do you know, like the calm before a storm? So I was just red hot, so I didn't walk as far as I wanted to. So yeah, that's the plan. We'll see how it goes. So anyway, I'm gonna have a read. I'll catch up with you in a bit. I'm just knocking up a quick chili. I'm not doing any rice or anything with it. I just want it for like during week, like to put on chips, wedges, jacket potato, or I can do some rice quick. I just want something to grab, but I don't want it too heavy. So yeah, I'm just going to see how many little portions of chili I can get out of this. Obviously it's going to be simple because I'm using the chili mix from JD Seasonings. I'll pop the code up on the screen. You can get 10% if you use my code. So I don't fancy anything warm for tea, so I'm gonna have a bowl of Cocoa Pops. I know it's not healthy, but I've got 10 sins, and I'm gonna have 10 sins with, which is 50 grams, and I've still got my healthy A. Now this is tea tonight, very unhealthy tea, but it's just what I fancy. At least I'm not going off track. So it's 10 sins, taking me up to 14.5 sins, so I won't be having anything else unless it's free. I've done 6 batches of chilies, they're just cooling on the side. I didn't fancy that tonight. The dinner were quite filling. I'm very tired now. I feel like I've had a busy day. And I just, yeah, I want to relax now. So I'm gonna eat these. I've got my full 200ml, the milk on that as well for my healthy extra A. And then I'm gonna have a nice early night. So I'll finish this vlog now. So thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you tomorrow when it's office day. Bye.